Yeah.
Ready? Another
Yes.
day to be a millionaire.
Oh,
Another
that's
good day to
right.
be a millionaire.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa, let's get this energy going this morning. How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Blown,
Yes.
energized.
Yes.
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 Yes. Let's set
Yes.
the stage for greatness.
Yes. I like that. I like that, Danielle. I like that. Set the stage for greatness. I like that.
Hey, Queen Lawyer, share that PDF for me, my darling, please. Is she?
Yeah, she was. I wonder if she's having some issues. Hold on, let me see.
We got a lot going on this morning. Who in here can sing? Who got the beats? Who got the music? Who got the PDF? Who got everything? Go get your
Who
family.
got it all? I know we got some wins though.
The music, go get the PDF, go get everything, y'all. What is going on this morning? Family, where's everything and everybody at? Look, they don't want us to be great this morning, but we're gonna be great regardless. Can't nobody stop this greatness. What? We MMA, baby. What they talking about? They don't know about us. So, again, we are on Mailbox Motivational Call number 8. We will be going over our habit hacking training and practices. Is anybody else? Hold on, let me check. Is anybody else have co-host abilities?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Because I've been letting these people in. Let them in for me, baby, please. So today we will be focusing on learning and practicing techniques to help you form and maintain positive habits that will help you achieve your goals. So we're looking into introducing you to habit hacking and its benefits. We're going to be dealing with identifying of specific habits to target for improvement. We'll be dealing with strategies for breaking old habits and creating new ones. And we will also be practicing an accountability for implementing new habits. And of course, family. What do? Every single day, we are dealing with our commitments. We have to be disciplined and consistent with our commitments. So choose one new habit to develop and track your progress daily. When family, when are we doing this? Put it in the chat. When are we doing this? Choose one new habit to develop and track your progress. When? Daily, family. Use habit stacking to pair a new habit with an existing one. You're also going to eliminate any bad habits by identifying triggers and finding healthier alternatives. And of course, we're going to be doing our field research, exploring the latest findings in your area of expertise, and dealing with our goal tracking and updates, monitoring progress towards your goals. Please, 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 please do your goal tracking and your updates. There's a lot of people out here that has some wins, that are doing big things. Y'all are making moves. Write what's working for you. Write what's not working for you. You can actually leave that behind for generations to come. Leave that information behind. Write it out, family. Write what's working and what's not working for you. Thank you so much for sharing that information. I appreciate you. So now, at this time, I need some people to come talk to me about some wins. Family, let's talk about some wins. Oh, so some of y'all, look at that. We just went over some stuff and some of y'all decided to come join us. Welcome, family, welcome. I love it. We got some more for y'all that got up out the bed. Turn y'all cameras on if y'all can. I'm not talking to myself. I absolutely love it. Raise your virtual hand so we could talk about these wins, family.
I got you.
We always got our King Reginald. Come talk to us, King Reginald.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today?
Morning.
Wonderful.
Awesome, awesome. So I was able to get my first funnel built and also doing my first free master class this Saturday. So I'm excited, ready to go.
Let's go. Everybody unmute for the king. Let's go.
You doing it, man.
Oh, King Reginald, I love
Let's go,
it.
Reginald.
Go.
Yo,
Reginald, let's go.
Congratulations.
King
Come on
been
up,
Go, let's
Bill.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
working.
go, let's go, let's go, King.
that's
Go.
right.
King been working. He been working.
Go.
Yeah.
Totally working. I love it, King Reginald. Congratulations. We know you're going to be doing big things. I absolutely love it. King Bruce, come talk to us, King. You're muted, huh?
Hey, everybody. Appreciate the sunshine. Yeah, it's been a great week. Just seeing all the wins with the team and MMA family and, Jasmine and our leaders, crew and Ramel, they doing real big things and they are setting the tone. So last week I was able to go to Michigan, and I was able to look at some tax liens and look at some upcoming auctions that's taking place and I'm getting a lot of good information and brought it back home to my family, to my co-investor, and just excited about the possibilities. So currently making a list of all the bidding properties and just getting excited to getting closer to that dream. So yeah,
Yes.
I can't call it. Just good times.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's steps forward. I love it. Everybody unmute for the king. Show him some love. Let's go. Let's
We
go.
love you,
Yeah,
bro.
you want the other way, Bruce. Clutch
Yes,
your
big up,
word.
big up, big
Yeah,
up, big up.
you're on the move,
In
boy.
your reach.
Another
Let's
one working.
Yeah.
go. Last
Yo,
but not
appreciate y'all.
least, our queen, Angela. Come talk to us, queen.
I will. I thank you everybody yesterday on the speaking call because yesterday I had a video that I've been working on for like 3 days. I couldn't squeeze it into the box. But yesterday I got to show the video. We got to talk about it. And I was within the 15 seconds of meeting the goal. So I just it was scary, but man, it felt good. Just go, let's get it out there. Just get it out there. I put my first little video up there. I was so happy. That they talked me through the technical portions of it, and I said, yeah. And so when you're talking about writing down those things that don't work for me, it really helped me to know, like, because I spend hours on trying to figure out the technical stuff, and that's eating up my day. And I said, okay, so I have to X that out because it's taking up too much time. Anyway, that technical end, I had help with that. I got to show it and we got to critique it. I'm learning from it. I'm ready for my next one. So I'm really excited. So you guys, thank you so much. So little things may be little to you guys and you just zip through it. But man, I'm a good student. I just give me dot number 1, dot number 2, and dot number 3. I'm there. So I am so excited because I'm a student for life, man. I'm a student for life. So I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We love you, Queen Angela. Show the Queen Angela some love, family. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, Queen Angela. Keep staying focused. You keep showing up for yourself every day. And I absolutely love it. This last one, we have to keep moving, family. Queen Cecilia, come talk to us very quickly. 30 seconds or less, family.
Hey, yeah, just real quick, just the class last night was like so point and right on. I've shared with the coworker some of my business ideas, ventures that I'm working through, and he came and asked me if I could help him do something that he's really been passionate about, starting like a mobile detail company. I have no expertise in that field by any means, but I told him I could help him with the business license and getting his LLC and things like that. So the whole play about doing the like getting 10% if you could get people the funding and things like that, because I didn't really know how to charge him. I didn't really want to charge him just because I'm still kind of learning a lot of things on my own. So having that one person already ready to like, hey, whatever, because he offered to pay me, I just didn't know like what number to put behind it. So the class last night, it was just like, okay, God, this wasn't really something I was looking to do as far as, helping people get funding or, things like that. But it was just like, it went hand in hand with the one person I've already been working with. So that was just really exciting to like, I had no idea that's something you guys were going to like really share or, put us onto. So that was just another like blessing all the way around. So.
Absolutely. You get everything in MMA. You absolutely get everything in here. So I'm glad that you found that information valuable. Show the queen some love. Make sure you use it. Go start making some money, family. That was a lot of valuable information. Y'all better go start making some money ASAP. Let's go, family. Show the queen some love. Show the queen some love. And Queen Jazz, come bless. Let us know. Get us present for today, queen. Come get us present.
Great morning, everyone. Shout out to everyone that was able to share this morning their wins. We are present to success, right? We are present to our habits. We are present to alignment, as Queen Cecilia was just speaking about. She had no idea what we were getting into last night, right? But the timing, the alignment, you are in the right space. You are with the right environment. You are doing the right protocols, the right habits. So lock in on them, be consistent, be committed, and stay the course, because everyone who is here deserves to be here. And listen, this is only the beginning. So we are so grateful again to be here, present to today, present to our better habits, and really just taking control of our lives, continuing to show up for us. That way we show up for others. But we have to show up for ourselves first. And that starts with committing to our habits, starts with committing to bettering ourselves each and every day. So let's really lock in. It's a beautiful Wednesday. You know, we win every day, but Wednesday, especially, we win in today. So mics unmute. I need some energy from everyone. I need everybody to turn up, clap it up for themselves, because you are here. You chose you, committed to you every single morning, every single night for class. So clap it up, mics off mute, show some love to yourself. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get
Let's
it.
go. Let's get it.
Go,
Let's
fam.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
Proud of
go.
Let's
y'all,
go.
proud of y'all, I'm
Go.
proud of
Let's
y'all.
Yes.
We
Spanish.
doing it, we
Right.
doing it, we doing it.
Right.
go.
Put
Let's
up.
go. Let's go.
And
Let's
We
go.
got this.
Go.
It shall be got.
King Ryan, I absolutely love it. So, as we spoke about earlier, we're actually going to start literally going over our habits. So we're identifying, we're dealing with identification of of target habits and assessing habits of improvement. So at this time, like, let's take a moment to identify specific habits that we would like to target for improvement. And I want you all to take a moment to reflect on your current habits and consider areas where you believe changes will have the greatest impact on your progress. These habits.
Hold on, Sunshine. Can you please share your screen? Can you pull it up on your screen? And I was sharing my screen earlier. Nobody was able to see it.
You said they couldn't see it. I seen
I'm
it.
asking y'all, like, when I was sharing my
yeah,
screen earlier.
We saw it.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is moving really slow on my end. Okay, family. So again, we're dealing with habit hacking training and practice. We're going to take the time out to explore the benefits of habit hacking and how it can propel us towards achieving our goals. Additionally, we will identify specific habits to target for improvement, discuss strategies for breaking old habits and forming new ones, and establish practices for accountability. So when assessing habits for improvement, let's take a moment to identify specific habits that we would like to target for improvement. So again, let's reflect on current habits and consider areas where you believe changes will have the greatest impact on your progress. These habits could be related to time management, self-care, learning, or any other aspect of your life. Okay, we're looking to break free from limiting behaviors. Old habits can be difficult to break, but with the right strategies, we can overcome them. Let's explore effective techniques such as habit tracking, replacing negative habits with positive alternatives, and creating triggers to interrupt the old patterns. By implementing these strategies, we can gradually replace unproductive habits with behaviors that align with our goals. Building a foundation for success, we are creating new habits. Creating new habits requires deliberate practice and consistency. Let's discuss strategies such as habit stacking, setting SMART goals, and utilizing reminders and rewards. These strategies will help us establish positive habits and integrate them into our daily lives.
Yo, let's bring us some hands up as we go through this, right? So that way we could do it in real time and have real time results. So let's follow the blueprint. Let's do that. Let's bring some hands up.
Okay, family. So virtual hands, are there any habits that you can identify right now that you have going on that you feel like you need to break? Virtual hands, family. Let's talk about it. Queen Angela, come talk to me, Queen.
First and foremost, it's always going to be time management. I'm easily distracted. I find myself a lot, and I'm not going to say easily, allowing myself to be distracted, and stopping and starting when I'm interrupted in a task. I lose my flow, and then I find myself going, okay, what was I supposed to do today? I go back over my list, but I've broken, and then it's time for a class. So I said, okay, which one? I got another class. What am I going to do? And then I wind up having it for the next day, so I'm losing time. So I think that's a time management issue with me, and so I took out the digital portion, and I tend to want to get it. I tend to say, no, I'm not leaving this until I get it done. But by that time, I've already encroached on, I've already moved into another space where I should be doing another task. So I spend too long on something that isn't going to propel me forward. And that, because I really could like the technical end of the little reels, but things like that, I tend to spend too long on it, trying to say, no, I need to figure this out. But I need to somehow say, okay, just go, who do I call? And just reprogram myself to do that, because what they did literally they did in seconds. I think Jazz walked me through that, and ABCD, I was done. It was amazing, but it took me hours. So I just said, okay, put it down. And then days later I said, okay, so I got 2 videos waiting, right? Anyway, for me, it is so important I've been using my phone. I said, okay, you get 10 minutes. Can't figure it out in 10 minutes, you're done. And then it's hard, but I won't listen to myself sometimes. I won't listen to the clock when it dings. I'll say one more time, and then it's another 2 hours. So I think that's a time management thing. I spend too much time on the things that are holding me back to try to figure it out. And I need to be able to I'm not doing a good job of networking. Guys, I'm not reaching out to you guys when I get to those points. So I need to do a better job in that.
Okay, and so you do have access to the Luhv Plus app, so you've been going on there, right, Queen?
Yes.
I want you to take a moment to take the challenge. There's a habit hacking challenge on there. I want you to go in there and take that challenge and see how that works for you.
Okay.
All right. I want everybody to show the Queen Angela some love in the chat, family. Let's show the Queen some love in the chat. Queen Naima, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning, everybody. I think my main thing is too much multitasking. So the multitasking sometimes stop me from being able to get something completed because I'm trying to do too many things at once because I think deadlines are all at the same time, where some things could be completed and then get to that. But my mind is always on the multitasking side instead of the one thing at a time side. So that's one of the bad habits. So I don't get that whole focus that we talked about in last class. I can't, fulfill all of the obligations until successful. So that's what I'm really, really working on.
Have you taken a time blocking challenge yet?
I did. I've taken the time blocking challenge, and that has helped tremendously. It has helped tremendously. But I still have to work on it. I still have more work on it because as things come in, I start multitasking again and still not getting things done like they should be done.
Okay, so now I want you to go in and try that 60-minute challenge where it allows you to just be focused on one thing at a time, Queen Naima.
That's right, the 60-minute challenge.
Yes, ma'am. Get in there and get to it, Queen. You got this. Let's go.
60 minutes. I was getting ready to do the 60-minute challenge again and the distraction deal. So yes, 60-minute challenge. That's what it is.
Let's go. Let's get it. You got this, Queen. Y'all show Queen Naima some love in the chat, family.
I'm doing it. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
No problem, love. Queen Latanya, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning. I'm laughing to myself because the same as last call from Monday, I feel like I'm repeating what everyone else is saying. So I am I'm working on not being an overthinker. That's one. Because it hinders me from doing so much. Like Angela, I spend too much time procrastinating or working on something where it might be hindering me instead of just putting it down and moving on to the next thing that I can complete in a sooner fashion. And the same as with Naima, I multitask to death. And it's so sad because when I do that, then, like her, I don't get anything done. And so I'm working on these things. Yesterday, I spent time with my eldest daughter asking her to help me clean up my computer so I can focus on business, personal, and then separating just even my emails and moving my work off of my personal space and keeping it on my work in my work area or what have you. So I'm really trying to get focused because when I don't have that focus and I multitask to the point that I do, I get nothing done. And that is, it leads me to feeling like I'm wasting time and I, want to say, what, this isn't working. So, and it's not that it's not working. I'm just not working to the best of my ability and my fullest potential in doing so.
Absolutely. You don't feel effective. So have you taken a time blocking challenge?
I did and failed miserably. So I failed miserably. I did.
Okay. So I would suggest you try that 60-minute challenge, but for you first, before you do any of that, I want you to go in there and take that clarity challenge.
Speaking of which, that's another issue. I was supposed to schedule a call with Danielle, and I told myself I need to schedule a call with you so that I can figure these things out. And here I am, all these days. I've done again the whole. So, okay, clarity challenge.
We are here. We are both here. You can schedule calls with both of us at any time. Make sure you do so that we can help get you focused and help you with anything that you need, love. We're going to help you get you through this.
Thank
Everybody
you.
show the Queen some love. I love it. I love it. Let's go. We're going to get you right, family. Queen Quandra, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning. Good morning. So for me, it is staying the course while life is happening. And I say that it's just life has just been doing this big one. So continuing to have faith and staying the course is the thing for me, with my habit hacking. So
what do you think is stopping you from staying the course?
life, the challenges. Yeah, I live in Atlanta, so I've been here 2.5 years. A lot of things is different for me from back home. So currently, just things that just keep popping up out here are different. Right now, I'd say moving has been keeping me off task because again, Georgia is very different from home. So they do things a lot different. My phone is overheating, I believe. Oh no, it's not overheating. So yeah, staying the course while going through these transitions. I got hit by 18-wheeler last year, so that's a big distraction. Meeting with the lawyers, doing these appointments. So just staying the course as I guess transitioning.
Okay, I would suggest that you go in and take that clarity challenge as well.
Which one?
The clarity challenge as well.
Clarity. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to the A. I'm not sure if you're too fond of it. It doesn't sound like you're too fond of it. I think it's got to be a huge move for you. I'm glad you're okay, but I would suggest going in there, taking that challenge, and let's see if we can get you clear on some things and help you get aligned with what you need to be doing so that you could prioritize everything and get focused. Okay, love? I need y'all to show the queen some love in the chat, family. We are going back to our PDF. Anybody that can possibly thank you. Okay, so moving on, we are building a foundation for success. So creating new habits requires deliberate practice and consistency. So let's discuss strategies such as habit stacking, setting smart goals, and utilizing reminders and rewards. These strategies will help us establish positive habits and integrate them into our daily lives. All right, we're implementing new habits. So practice and accountability are crucial for successfully integrating new habits into our routines. Let's establish a system for regular practice, whether it's daily, weekly, or in smaller increments. Additionally, we will discuss accountability measures such as tracking progress, sharing updates with a partner or group, or utilizing habit tracking apps to keep us on track. And putting habits into action. Now it's time to put our knowledge into practice. So take a few moments to engage in a practical exercise where we apply the strategies discussed. This exercise will give us firsthand experience in forming new habits and provide an opportunity for feedback and reflection. And so as we are looking, we're supporting each other's growth as we embark on this habit hacking journey. Let's remember the importance of support and encouragement. Let's establish a system of accountability and support within our group where we can share progress, challenges, and insights. Together, we can reinforce each other's efforts and celebrate our successes. In conclusion, and for our recap, we have explored the concept of habit hacking and its benefits. We have identified specific habits to target for improvement. We have discussed strategies for breaking old habits and creating new ones. And we have emphasized the significance of practice and accountability. We have also engaged in practical exercise to put our knowledge into action. So family, real quick, I want y'all to think about The different habits that we just discussed, the different things that we just heard, and what habits are in our way. I really want you to think about the different habits that are in all of our way. And one habit we need to practice, family, is actually forgiveness. And that's actually a big one. And forgiveness to yourself and others for things not going the way that you planned them in your mind. That has a lot to do with our expectations. So how can we receive if we don't give, family? Forgiveness is an opportunity to give yourself and someone else a chance to take some weight off their chest and make amends, to feel loved, heard, felt, seen, and appreciated. What would you give to be free again? Like, I want you to think about, how would it feel to take that weight of your pain off your chest? And so at this time, I want to take a few virtual hands, and I want you to think about, who would you forgive at this time? And what could and would it possibly do for you and them? Let's talk about that, family. Raise your virtual hands at this time. We have Queen Quandra. Come talk to us, Queen. Or is your hand still up?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me lower.
I got you. I got it. Queen Keisha, come talk to us, Keish.
Good morning, fam. So the first thing that came to mind when you said that, who would I forgive, is my mother. We have a really close relationship. However, because of how she was raised and what her parents instilled in her as far as money, principles, values, I'm not getting that same experience. So she pushes on me and my brother, go to school, get a job, stay there for 50 years, retire, get your Social Security, live the rest of your life. And I am more, well, Mom, there's this business idea over here, and there's a business idea over here, and I have this opportunity. And she's like, no, you can't do any of that. So when I talk to her, and I'm thinking, this is my mother, and I'm talking to her, telling her, oh, Mom, I know this guy named CJ, he's going to help me fix credit, and I know this girl Tay, and she's going to help me do this, and Sunshine's going to help me get my mind right. And she's like, nah, you don't need all that, just go to work. So it hurts, when you have these great ideas, or even when you're inspired, because when we get off these calls, we're like, I'm about to do it, we're about to make moves. And I'm like, Mom, so last night, we were on this call and they were talking about owning supercars, and I'm gonna get me a garage and have a whole bunch of supercars. And she's like, no, Keisha, don't do that. So my back to the original question, I would forgive her, because in her heart, she doesn't know that she's doing wrong. She's just going by what she was taught and how she was raised. So this new generation of doing it yourself is like, especially people of color, you're doing it yourself is like, we don't do that. So just stay over here in this lane. So I would first forgive my mom and move on. So she's getting there. Little by little, she's like, okay. So it's a process, but that was my first step, to forgive her.
Absolutely. I mean, they are definitely in a different headspace as far as how they're raised. And so as long as you know that, this, Queen, this, don't you dare take no more of your grandiose ideas to your mama, because you know what she's going to say already. Don't you set yourself up like that so that you don't have to keep trying to forgive your mama. No more, Queen. You already know where she's at. You have this whole entire community. Come talk to us. Come talk to the community that's in here with you that's loving these ideas, that has that same mindset, so that we can all build together and it'll keep pushing you forward and keep you excited. Just keep yourself surrounded with like-minded individuals so that you don't have to feel that feeling. Let mama off the hook, queen. Let mama off the hook. Show the queen some love, family. Show the queen some love. King Nicholson. Queen Nick, come talk to us, King.
Peace, and love to everybody. How y'all doing?
Yeah, great, King. How are you?
I just want to say thank you to all of you, for me being an extended part of the MMA family. Still dealing with a lot. The last couple of ladies, back to back consecutively, I can relate to everything. But Queen, you spoke about forgiveness, and I've been really trying my best to be the best Nick that I could be. The last I spoke to you guys, I was really, really angry, really pissed off and frustrated, stressed out. I got, it's like a whole bunch of pieces that I got, not together. And if I could just put it all together, it would be incredible for me. But one person stands out in particular, Queen, right now, and that would be my sister. And for me to even say sister right now, that's a start, because I didn't even want to claim that. I was calling her, referring to her as my mother's daughter. My mother passed away in April of this year. I'm from New York, Brooklyn, Queens, and moved to PA over about a decade ago. And so when mommy got sick, stage 4 cancer, cataracts, the whole, blood clots in her feet, the whole 9 yards. Her 4 other kids, except for one daughter, the other 3 daughters didn't even bother, couldn't care less, right? Because they have their differences, like the Queen, a little, just the last one, maybe their differences, whatever it may be. But their main problem is that me and mommy had a exceptional relationship, though we had our issues at times too, right? So, but we're gonna focus on this one, right? Because she literally really hates my mother, and I got the ugliest, dirtiest of laundry, about my family. I'm not even gonna share, but let's just say she was very abusive, physically, emotionally, everything to my mother, right? So I'm a newlywed, just got married a couple of months ago. She calls my wife a B at my mother's ceremony. Okay. Forget about it. And because my mother left me 50% of the estate right now, it's a dog fight. It's a dog fight in hell right now with this particular sister, right? So she's blocked. So she's texting me, calling me, the worst stuff you could possibly think of. She's attacking my mother. She's attacking my wife. And she has a special needs child. So I told her, you got one more again, right? So she did it again. Your dead mother and all of this kind of stuff. So I went in on her, verbal onslaught, right? And, I'm trying to heal myself. I'm trying to forgive. As you said, I it totally resonated with my heart, what you just said earlier about forgiving and freeing yourself, freeing the other person. But she's like a demon trapped in a human being's body. Okay. So text messages, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna continue to make your life a living hell, and all of this kind of stuff, right? I haven't been to her house in years, and she didn't want to leave me alone. So I'm sending shots back. Now, in this country, or especially a brother, anything somebody says, particularly a woman says that you said or did, is, you know what I mean? Anyway, I have she put a temporary restraining order on me, okay, which is to she wants to sabotage me being executor of my mother's estate, right? Because if she does that, then the other little one can come in and try to take over or whatever the case may be. So I'm dealing with a lot. You know, the lady a couple of, times before the other ladies, one of the queens was talking about a truck accident. I had two within a span of a month and a half last year. Okay, I just now settled with workers' compensation. Like I have many blessings coming to me. I had this LLC for 3 years, but there's always something in the way. So I could relate to the Queen Angela as well. Things in the way, life and everything else. So, but I really would like to forgive Jennifer if I can, because I could tell she just hates my mother and don't want to see me shine. And I'm listening to you ladies, as much as I can. I'm not on every day. Again, there's a lot going on and stuff like that. But I have the supercars, assisted living facility, multi-unit, putting special needs people in there. I got a lot of things that I want to do, and I can make it happen. But there's so many things in my way, and niggas in the way too. I'm in my way too, right?
I was just about to say, King Nick, you have a lot of blessings coming your way, King, but you got to get out your own way in order to receive them. So we are talking about forgiveness, and you're talking about your sister hating your mom that has passed away. You are carrying your sister's burden that does not belong to you. You have to let that go. You have to let that go. That does not belong to you. And it's not if you can forgive her, you have to forgive her. And it's not for her. It's so that you block your blessings. In order for you to rise and elevate, you got to walk through this life, and you have to do the things that you have to do with a clean heart.
I got to spend a couple of, I'm sorry, not to cut you. I got to spend a couple of stacks on an appellate lawyer to get this BS temporary restraining order on me. So it's gradually gonna have to come. It ain't gonna come. It ain't gonna be easy, Queen. You understand?
It may not be easy. It may not be easy, but just forgive no matter what. Just forgive her. Whatever steps you got to do, just do it with a pure heart. It's not going to be easy. It may not be easy for you, but that's because of the resistance and what you're carrying in your heart. Sometimes you just have to bless certain situations away. I have had some tumultuous stuff happen in my life. You just have to bless certain things away and just do what you have to do. You said you are newly married. You can't love your wife to the best of your ability with your heart being hardened with all of this foolishness. Clear that up. Clear that up. I need you to clear that up. That woman deserves to be loved properly, but she can't be because your heart is all messed up with all of this other stuff that took place prior to her even coming in your life.
Amen. Amen. You right, Queen.
It's not either one of y'all. You got to let that go. Let your sister carry that burden. That belongs to her. She got to deal with life and the universe and whatever God she serves. That belongs to her. In the meantime, King, focus on just releasing that. Let your mother rest in peace, literally, because she's not resting peacefully with all of this going on. And if you love your mother the way you say you really do, forgive your sibling. Forgive her, not for her, but for you, so that you can live the best life that you need to live for yourself and your newly wife. And let your mother rest. Let her really rest in peace. Please, for you, King.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Queen. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I need y'all to show the King some love, please. Show him a lot of love. We're going to pour into you, King. We got you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it much.
Don't you dare keep letting all this negativity surround you. You're walking with all of the negativity in front of you. You're not walking with that positivity in front of you. So we got a lot of releasing to do. We need you to let this stuff go. You got to let it go so you can elevate. You done invested, you making power moves, you trying to raise higher. You can't go higher with all this dead weight on you. How you going to elevate with all this dead weight shackling on your feet? It's pulling you down. It's going to drown you. You can't elevate with all this dead weight that don't belong to you, holding you down. We need you to release that, King. Release it. We leave you to life, King. It's going to be all right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I will.
Absolutely. Queen Kira, what's going on, Queen?
Good morning, beautiful kings and queens. We talk about forgiveness. The person I want to forgive, well, I already forgave them, but that person is my mother. And I forgive her for always putting a man before her kids. A lot of my childhood trauma had to do with, her putting a man before her kids. About 15 years ago, my mother went into a coma. She's a heavy alcoholic, went into a coma, almost died. The doctor gave her maybe a year to live, but that was 15 years ago. But more recently, back in July, she was diagnosed with stomach cancer, very aggressive stomach cancer. And now the doctor's giving her another maybe 6 months to a year to live. And so I wish I could have a conversation about all of the stuff that happened between, she and I, but cognitively, she's not there anymore, right? She just doesn't remember a lot of stuff. But I've forgiven her. I mean, she is the only parent that I know. My dad was around maybe till I was 2, but he was married and I was a fair baby, so that just didn't work. But so now I'm just, I forgive her and I'm just happy to spend, whatever time she got here. And I'm actually here visiting her now. I came from out of town, my brother came from out of town. So yeah, I mean, I did the work, and so yeah, so I that was someone I wanted to forgive, and I had to let it go. I mean, all that negativity and hate, that just was not doing anything good for me. It was just really just holding me down. So yeah.
Absolutely, Queen. It makes you unhealthy. It makes you sick inside.
Yeah, I was miserable. I was so miserable. So, but I had the that negative, oh, well, if you was doing this and taking care of yourself, then we wouldn't be here, right? But you know what? She used to change my Pampers, so I guess I really don't mind changing her Pampers now. So
that mother and that father, no matter what, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You don't know how much time you have left. So I commend you for doing the work. And just make sure that, you thoroughly do that self-check and make sure you have completely released that and completely forgiven. And so it's not easy. It's hard. It is hard for certain things and situations that we go through. But when you release it, you can feel the freeness. You can feel the weight. You feel so much lighter when you literally let these things go. So Queen, I commend you for doing the work. I need everybody to show Queen Kara some love in the chat, family. We love you to life. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Queen Danielle, last but not least, come talk to us, Clarity Coach.
Good morning, family. First, I want to send so much love and light to Kira Ann Nicholson. Thank you so much for sharing, Queen. I've been thinking a lot about forgiveness and the expectations that we have on other people, which honestly aren't real. It's easier for us to have expectations on others and not have them for ourselves. Sometimes the forgiveness that we have for other people is directly connected to the unforgiveness that we have for ourselves. So what I mean by that is we say, okay, we're going to love this person. We're going to forgive them for how we made them feel. We can't blame them for how we feel. We can't make it their fault because we chose to choose how we felt about whatever the situation is. It doesn't take away what we feel. But at the same time, the harm that we do to ourselves, the hurt, the anger, the fear, it kind of seeps directly into ourselves. So the question is, while we're forgiving the other people, are we really forgiving ourselves? Because the thing is, in order to do that, you have to look in the mirror at yourself. You have to actually look in the mirror and find out what are these things that you're holding on to that are impacting yourself every day. And I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but sometimes the same situations continually happen in our life. So it may be a different person, it may be a different situation, but the theme is still the same. And what I have found, at least for myself, is it's because I have not resolved those issues within myself. I literally have not forgiven myself. So the forgiveness that I have for them, I internalized it on myself and started blaming myself one way or another for wanting to please that other person, for wanting to give them grace without giving myself the same grace of forgiveness. So I think that it's really, really important for you to observe your own self, your own habits, your own expectations for you to really find some type of breakthrough. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, you're going to keep cycling the same thing over and over and over again. And it's not easy and it doesn't happen overnight, but it takes consistency. Forgiveness is a habit, but it has to start with you. So really, before you can give a lot of forgiveness to others, you have to give it for yourself. That same grace, that same love, that same reflection that you give other people, you have to give it for yourself. So I want everybody to put in the chat, I forgive me. Stop carrying around the guilt, stop carrying around the weight, stop carrying around the burden. I forgive me. Thank you. That's all I have to say. It's back to you, Sunshine.
I absolutely love it. It's funny because I was going to have them put I forgive myself in the chat before we left. So I love it. That's what you call alignment.
Alignment.
I love it. Thank you so much. Please, everybody, show the queen, our clarity coach Danielle, some love in the chat, family. Thank you so much for that. And so we are about to pretty much wrap this up, but you do have some work, family. Forgiveness is a big deal. It is truly, truly, truly a big deal. And so for your assignment this week, on top of your commitments that we're about to go over, you need to, from today until Monday, you need to call up one person per day and forgive them without making them feel wrong. Y'all got that? Fix your face, Jasmine Ruby, energy coach. Now I want to see that positive, good energy. Fix your face, Jazzy. This is kind of a heavy task. I'm not going to sit up here and act like this is not what it is. And however, it's a life-changing task, whether it be for you, the other person, or both parties. Forgiveness is going to free you, free yourself. And so one person per day until Monday to forgive them without making them feel wrong. This is important work, very important work to do, family. I want y'all to be committed on this. So, in the chat, what we put in the chat right now, I will forgive one person per day until Monday. Put it in the chat. Call them up. Let's go. Let me see it. Get committed. I want to see that y'all gonna do it. Let me see it. Who said Queen Alicia? I will pull up on you. Stop playing with me, Queen Alicia. You don't know that many people. Between Wednesday and Monday, you met enough people on this weekend. Stop playing with me. We all got some people to forgive. A day until Monday. And so to go over our commitments one more time, outside of making those phone calls, we're going to choose one new habit to develop and track your progress daily. We're going to use habit stacking to pair a new habit with an existing one. And you're going to eliminate any bad habits by identifying triggers and finding healthier alternatives. You're going to continue to do your field research in whatever area of expertise that you are choosing. And don't forget to do your goal tracking and your updates. Monitor your progress. Make sure that you are continuously writing down what's working and what's not working for you. That's really, really important in this journey. And as we come to a close, we don't have our music. We're missing all kinds of people today, but we will. Nothing can stop us from being great. Y'all are doing amazing work. And just quickly, some last words as we close out today. Jazz, I will call you up after I say this real quick to take us out with some high energy. But in discussing forgiveness today, I want us to, let's go out and spread some sunshine, family. I need everybody to go out and spread some sunshine today. So just as the sun spreads its rays across the earth, we too have the power to spread joy, to spread love, to spread positivity. And so literally by being a source of encouragement, compassion, and understanding, we can actually bring light to others' lives. And that's probably what you will do when you make that phone call to one person per day. So let us aim to be the sunshine that not only illuminates our path, but actually takes the time out to brighten the way for others. Y'all got this. Y'all got this, family. Go out and be that sunshine, family. Jazzy Pooh, take us home with that energy, mama. Even though you don't want to make these phone calls, you better get right, queen.
I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I was just contemplating who I'm going to choose first. It's like, y'all blessed with a blessed day it will be. Just feeding off of our task, like just looking at the chat, it is a big task, but it's a big task for big people. We are big people. We are very important people when it comes to not only our family, not only MMA, but our lives. We are the star of our very own movie. So being the star of our movie, we have to make big moves. This is a big task for big people. So show up big in your life by completing this task because it will change our lives. And let's not really allow the conversation to change our energy or change who we are in a negative way, but more so stay focused on the actual task itself and how it benefits you as a person, because we all know the conversation can go right or left. However, us staying sane with our proper energy, delegating the energy directly to the forgiveness and always reverting it back to forgiveness will really help us elevate to the next level, the higher level. So I'm getting to it. I know we are all getting to it, and I am very excited for this task. So let's go out. Let's be great. Let's stay focused, because where our energy goes, our focus goes. So focus on that forgiveness and show up as the biggest person in our lives. Okay. So let's go out. Let's be great. Have a great day, everyone. And if you need us, please utilize that Luhv Plus app. Stick to our habits. Make sure we tap into those challenges because we are working. It is our season. Every season is our season. It just looks different, but it's our season. All right. Let's get it.
Everybody unmute. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all
Let's
have a
go,
great
let's
day. It's
go.
Sunday.
Let's go,
Let's go.
family.
Let's
Yes.
go. Y'all
Go,
got
let's
this.
go,
Let's
let's
go.
go. Have a good
And
day.
hey, one more
Let's
thing.
say
One
move,
more thing,
fam.
real quick, family. I forgot to tell y'all there is a bonus class tonight at 9 p.m. Make sure you are there. We have a bonus class tonight at 9 p.m. Do not forget, put it on your calendar, stick it on your fridge, put it on your mirror. You have a bonus class tonight at 9 p.m. Make sure you are there. You do not want to miss this class, family. So y'all go out and have an amazing love-filled day. We love y'all to life. We will see you at 9 p.m. tonight. And after tonight, we will see you at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, no, we don't get to skip tomorrow. So we're going to see y'all tonight. We get to see y'all tomorrow. And we get to see y'all Friday. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
go.
go.
Get it. Let's
Let's
get it.
I love it. I
go.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have a great day, family. We love y'all to life. Have a great one.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Have a great day,
Bless fun,
fam.
everyone.
Get it, fam.